Hey ladies, it's Nisha and I'm back with another video, and today's video is more so going to be an informative video, okay? I just wanted to come and kind of clarify a few things. Everyone is wearing either a lace wig or a closure wig or a sew-in with a closure, so I wanted to come and kind of give you ladies some information, basically the difference between a lace closure or lace wig versus a silk based closure or silk based wig, okay? So what I have here is a wig that I'm just going to show you guys. This wig is actually from Sassy Secrets. I will actually leave their information down below as far as the website or any contact information. But yeah, we're going to use their wig today for a demonstration, or basically just to show you guys the difference, okay? Now let me show you inside of the cap. This is actually a full cap wig, a full lace wig with a silk base top, as you can see. Meaning a full lace wig, meaning you can part this wig anywhere. There's no tracks, no wefts or anything sewn into the wig, so if the wind were to blow and separate your hair, you would not see any tracks. It's all hand ventilated, okay? Now as far as the silk base is a material, okay? It's a thicker material than lace, and what they do is they actually take the hairs and they inject it into the lace, okay? So most of the time the knots are going to be under the silk, so you cannot see them on the top, okay? Does that make any sense? For instance, with the lace to me is more common. I'm actually team lace. I actually prefer the lace better, but there's so many women that prefer silk base, and there's also a lot of women that really don't know the difference between silk and lace, okay? So when you ventilate the wig, basically what you do is you take single strands of hair or double strands or triple, however many you use, and you ventilate them onto the lace, okay? So you're basically tying or knotting the hair to the lace. So if you can see those little black dots where the part is, those are actual knots of hair, which is how you get the hair to stay onto the lace. You insert it in, you tie it, you knot it, okay? So when you hear ladies use the term bleaching my knots, they're actually bleaching the knots on the underside of the cap, so the knots aren't as visible. So it turns these little black dots into little brown to blonde dots, so it kind of looks more like your scalp. Because if you was to put this on, you don't really see black dots, you know, naturally growing out of your scalp, which is why we tend to bleach the knots, okay? Now with silk base, since it's an actual thick material and you're inserting the knots underneath the silk, you can't see it on top because it's not lace. You can't just see through it. It's an actual piece of thick silk, okay? So when you ventilate the hair onto the silk, the knots are underneath it, so you don't see any of the knots. All you see is the silk, quote unquote, scalp, and the hair coming out. So it does really look more realistic, okay? The only thing that I dislike about silk is where the silk stops at your hairline. It's so much harder to get that to blend in. It's not as seamless, or should I say as seamless as the lace is. The lace just kind of melts into your scalp. Since the silk is kind of thick, it's more noticeable because it kind of just sits there. There are ways to get around it. I haven't mastered that yet, which is why I tend to stay with the lace. But you know, women have their options of what they prefer. So I just wanted to show you the difference of the two, so you can make that judgment on yourself and figure out which one you like better, okay? A lot of different companies, silk, with their silk color would range. I've seen silk that comes in like straight white, okay, and I've seen some silk that's extremely dark. There are some products that you can use out there to actually tint or color or dye your silk to make it, you know, closer to your complexion. Especially if it's too light, you will definitely want to add some kind of color to it. I'm not sure how to reverse it, like if the silk was too dark, you know how you would do that, but there are so many videos on YouTube that you ladies or gentlemen can look up to see how to customize your silk base closure. So I basically just wanted to come to you to show you the difference between the silk and the lace, okay? If you ladies have any questions, please feel free to leave them down below and I will try to answer them the best of my knowledge. Like I said, I'm not really a silk expert. I'm more of a team lace, so if I do have the answers to it, I will definitely give you an answer. So that's it for now. I really appreciate everyone taking the time to watch this video, and I will see you in the next one. Later.